This is an action movie, the highest peak ever in India. This man has been taking steps since he was a child, rising to become the most heinous criminal in India. In the first part of the Kola Golden Field, Rocky used the war hammer to sweep the entire gold mine area. This gold mine is for building a separate military empire. The old forces don't want to give up their share. They came to Rocky's territory to cause trouble. Rocky received the news and immediately took his private jet to get there. The guard blew a whistle. Thousands of white people are beating drums enthusiastically just to welcome their emperor, Rocky. There are also high-ranking government officials in the old power structure and even Rocky's old boss. But now everything has changed. Rocky is sitting in the chairperson's position in front of everyone. An arrogant action. This makes a person inherit a position. My father is angry and scolding. Rocky is really bad. You're a newcomer. What grounds do you have to take over this gold mine? Rocky doesn't argue much. I'm giving my opponent a bullet right away in front of everyone, so people are scared. Rocky's cruelty makes everyone terrified. But right after that, Rocky also announced some news that left everyone stunned. There is more than just one gold mine, but there are 9 gold mines stretching thousands of miles. 2. Before. Year. 6, 7, 8, 9. Among the 9 gold mines, 8 mines are completely under Rocky's control. Nearly 70% of the world's gold is concentrated here. The old powers want to have a share. We can only follow Rocky's orders. Rocky not only has courage, you still treat your subordinates very well. After killing the old owner of the gold mine, workers who once lived like slaves in the past, now under Rocky's hand, they live like a real human being and live with more dignity. Rocky has gained the trust of the people. Here, you are the supreme king. The enemies who once opposed you, now, not only am I not also being killed, recruited as the most loyal subordinate. Unlock his handcuffs for him. Give him a gun. If you kill me, you will be free. Rocky's heroic spirit has completely conquered him. But to strengthen our position, you need solid strength. Rocky spent a large sum of money to build our own military force. At the same time, bribe government officials all over India. But the forces greedy for gold are still numerous. Among them, the gang of a tattooed guy is the strongest. On a late night, a group of people in black clothes sneak into Rocky's only remaining gold mine. They have prepared very meticulously. A worker realizes that their side is not the enemy. Immediately use gasoline to burn the suspension bridge. Block the enemy's path. Like a reckless person who is not afraid of a fierce fire, the worker saw that and decided to cut the cable. As soon as the cable is about to be cut off, he used his own strength to hold the heavy 1,000-pound suspension bridge. That's the tattooed guy. He led people to attack the gold mine from the back door. Rocky's girlfriend has been arrested. When I heard the news, Rocky single-handedly stopped the team of the tattooed guy. The car behind was hit and flew up to Chung Market. 2 VA cars collided, causing a big explosion. The others immediately drew their guns and fired, but Rocky calmly steered the car to avoid it. He went to the tattoo artist's place alone. There are countless people waiting here. Everyone is armed and attacking Rocky. Because my girlfriend doesn't hesitate at all, pick up a handful from the ground to avoid your hand slipping when you strike. Just with that action, hundreds of people across the street are so scared that they can't. The gods became even more angry and launched an attack on land. Want to become the ruler of half of India. Turn into mincemeat. Rocky's position today is thanks to courage and determination. You're not scared at all. Rocky finally approached the place where the tattooed guy was standing. The 2 eternal enemies finally confront each other. The tattooed guy is determined to take a shot at Rocky, but you didn't give up at all. Rocky's subordinates arrived too late. The tattooed guy didn't kill Rocky, he just insulted him. You mockingly say that you're also just that. He wants every bit of it. A destruction of the emperor's image in the hearts of the people. Rocky, seriously injured and was brought back to the castle for treatment. After this event, all of India started to fall into chaos. The enemy is taking advantage of Rocky's time. The Golden Emperor is in critical condition. The officials who were protected by Rocky were successively assassinated. Your assets under your name are also being attacked madly. Crazy. Fortunately, after 3 years of treatment, Rocky has regained consciousness. But when I woke up, I wasn't in a hurry to take revenge. Instead, he brought all the gold he had, being able to leave India with my girlfriend for a vacation abroad. The people started to doubt the actions of that man, the emperor they worship. Did they really take the money and run away? But only this uncle knows that. Rocky is not the kind of person who gives up easily. As you once said, Rocky used that huge sum of money to buy a lot of weapons. Enough equipment for 5 months. A delegation from international arms dealers. Then, he brought this arsenal to take revenge on that tattooed guy. Blossom. Earlier, Brother Ra ordered the recapture of all the lost territories. No matter what the cost, I won't hesitate. In a short day, Rocky has reclaimed the lands that were taken over by that tattooed guy. Those officials who betray you will suffer a more tragic fate. But that's still not enough. You personally led people to invade his territory. Tattoo. Rocky, wearing a vest, slowly walked over. Seeing Rocky is still alive, the tattooed guy showed a mocking expression. Instantly, Rocky Ra made a gesture as if he was shooting a gun. This strange action made the crowd burst into laughter. But right after that, the smile instantly faded away. Hundreds of people carrying a Count 47 poured out from a line of 10 cars, together with many rocket launch pads. This appearance terrified the man's tattooed followers. Rocky has been waiting for a long time to take revenge. A barrage of heavy artillery strongly attacked their army. The tattoo guy got hit by a big firework, but he didn't die. Rocky said that not killing you is the biggest mistake. Now, I'm also giving you a chance to live. This land will forever belong to us. You're just a clown. Rocky is going back to the gold mine. You organize it tomorrow. Show kindness to those who have sacrificed for me. Rocky didn't abandon them to run away, but take revenge on them by yourself. Then, Rocky's gold mining empire became even stronger. He reappointed a series of officials. Half of India is located in the Rocky Mountains. Rocky has become the biggest criminal in Indian history. 3 years later, India has elected a new female prime minister to strengthen its position. She made a vow beforehand. The people will bring Rocky to justice. The prime minister showed a determined attitude. Officials who support Rocky or have been fired by SA or not daring to speak up. The whole country is putting all its efforts into catching Rocky and his accomplices. The assets under your name have also been thoroughly attacked. Rocky's influence is widespread throughout the country. Some officials have already informed you in advance. When the inspection took place, the gold had already been transferred. But due to being too hasty, a gold bar fell off. It's engraved with the words "Cola" in gold. When hearing the news, Rocky immediately went to the police station where the gold bar was kept. But the police officers here are all newcomers, so they didn't recognize you. When a child says your name, all the police are standing still in place. Rocky slowly raises his hand. An old police officer, frantically looking for the confiscated gold bar. After finding him, I hurriedly gave it to Rocky. Rocky didn't say a word from start to finish, but AI is also holding its breath. My heart is pounding with excitement. Only when Rocky got in the car and left did they breathe a sigh of relief. But you came back. Take the newly purchased weapon from the car trunk and use the police station to test its strength. Rocky has spent 25 to go from a boy to the most notorious criminal in India and build a military empire from 9 gold mines. Just because the police confiscated a gold bar from him. But you've turned the entire police station into a hive of activity. But not a single police officer dared to speak up. The Indian Prime Minister has mobilized the entire country to capture Rocky. Army 6. The Navy launched a simultaneous attack on Rocky's empire. But Rocky is still arrogant, to the point of meeting the Prime Minister directly. He admitted to illegally mining gold without the state's permission and have sold hundreds of tons of gold to foreign countries. After speaking, he asked the female Prime Minister to arrest him. But at that moment, a group of officials, high-ranking officials, are pressuring the Prime Minister not to arrest Rocky. Have you been bribed by him already? I'm not being bribed. I feel the same way. We all do. And so do more than 200 members of the cabinet. More than half of the Indian government has been bribed by Rocky. The female prime minister had indeed predicted this. But I didn't expect you to manipulate things to such an extent. Rocky casually walked in and also casually left. But the female prime minister said, "Don't let me find your weaknesses. If not, I'll make sure you'll never be able to raise your head again." Rocky basically doesn't care about these threats. My girlfriend brought me the good news that I'm going to be a father. But before I could rejoice, my old enemy, the tattooed guy, has been secretly seeking revenge. 3 years later, he led the army to attack Rocky's gold mine. The mine's security team was suddenly attacked. My girlfriend was hit by a bullet in the chest. Rocky, just becoming a father feels like falling into a void. Seeing my girlfriend die right in front of my eyes, my heart is filled with endless hatred. Today, only one of us, me or the tattooed guy, will survive. The final war between the people has begun. The tattooed guy is gradually unable to resist. He was choked by Rocky. Finally, I'm going to join my ancestors. With the death of the tattooed guy, the battle also ended. But Rocky's anger is still not subsiding. The reason he sneaked into the gold mine was because someone reported it. To take revenge for my girlfriend and child, Rocky led the troops to besiege the capital of India. He holds a weapon in his hand, barged straight into the cabinet meeting room. Seeing Rocky covered in blood, everyone was panicked, grabbing their clothes and running. He pointed a gun at the prime minister and a cabinet minister standing behind. "You are the one who betrayed him." Right in front of everyone, Rocky fired shots at this minister. Your arrogant actions have upset the Prime Minister. She immediately ordered the deployment of 6 soldiers, Air Force and Navy, determined to eradicate this most formidable criminal in India. Rocky knows that confronting an entire country is impossible. So I've disbanded all my subordinates. Alone, carry all the gold and escape to the sea. Immediately, the navy from many countries. The whole family is leaning towards you. The female Prime Minister orders a sinking Rocky's ship. Don't let the gold fall into the hands of other countries. Because he was the only one who died in the accident. Finally, Rocky, enough gold to build a country, have sunk to the bottom of the sea. A legend has come to an end. And for K.G.F Chapter 2, this is the end.